Hi, this is James Lee at the SCCT 2016 with the First in Imaging videos. I'm here with Dr. Kelly Hahn here in Orlando, and I wanted to say thank you for agreeing for this interview. So the first question we have is, what are you looking forward most to at this meeting?
One of the things I like about this meeting is that it's a very friendly meeting. I think that a lot of the leaders in the field are very approachable. I also think it's a nice chance to be involved in sort of cutting edge research. And as a congenital imager, a lot of our patients now are adults, and so I think learning the structural heart disease information as it comes out is going to have a huge application for congenital heart patients. A particular thing that I was excited about this year is I'm trying to learn how to do TAVR valves and some of the structural heart interventions, because 75% of interventions in adult congenital patients are transcatheter interventions, and there's a huge overlap between congenital heart disease and the transcatheter therapies in the future. And so I'd like to sort of be a part of that to learn from the adult colleagues and have that translation back into the pediatric or congenital population. That's what I'm most excited about.
Great. Being one of the leading experts in congenital heart disease, how do you see the future of CT in these patients?
I think that with the recent generation scanners, it's a completely new era for CT imaging in congenital heart disease. And so I think that the rapid image acquisition completely decreases the radiation or the anesthesia risk, and the decreased doses, I think, decrease the radiation with CT. And so I think we're at a point where we're really going to see a difference in risks when you look at all of it. And so I think that a lot of us in congenital cardiology have really focused on the radiation risk. But the risk of imaging really is anesthesia, is contrast, is radiation. And I think that as the radiation doses have come down, the applications for CT, I think, are much greater. The other thing that really is helpful is the temporal evolution now is such that you can image at very fast heart rates. And so we're doing a lot of CT now with the same doses as a chest x-ray or an international flight to London. And so I think that when you start to look at the risk ratios, I think that CT is going to be the answer for a lot of patients where it was not in the past. Particular patients for that is patients that have high risk for anesthesia, which is all the congenital patients who are unimpaired. And the other area where I think that CT is really going to have an impact on congenital heart patients is those with pacemakers and with artifactory coils. And so probably about 15 to 20% of adult congenital patients actually have pacemakers. And so even though MRI is a great modality, and we actually do more MRI than CT, the patients who can't get an MRI, I think CT in those cases can give us a lot of information. And what we're finding is that our CT program is growing, our MRI program is growing, but we're really not doing much diagnostic cath anymore. And so I think that when you look at patients and overall risk, CT will play an important part in a very highly selected patient group. But the caveat for that is you have to really dose reduce the studies. And so when you look at radiation dose and what the scanner outputs are recommended, it's usually for very high resolution coronary imaging in an adult patient with heart lesion. It's very rare you need that type of image quality in a pediatric or a congenital patient. And so you can dial the dose way down and get the clinical information to take care of that patient. And so I think that's kind of some exciting stuff that is coming out with congenital heart disease and CT.
Thanks, that's really illustrative. What are you looking forward to most at this meeting?
I think that there's starting to be more people interested in congenital cardiology at the meeting. And so I've been coming to the meeting probably about 6 years. I think the first year I was here, I was probably the only pediatric cardiologist at the meeting. This year we have people, at least 6 pediatric cardiologists. There's also a lot of adult cardiologists that are starting to be interested in congenital heart disease. And so when you look at the country, there are about 1,300 pediatric cardiologists. About 1,400 of them or 14% are imagers. And so there's about 200 or 250 pediatric imagers. There's 23,000 adult cardiologists and a lot of imagers, and so I think that in order to take this field forward, we're going to have to have adult cardiology interest in this, and we're starting to see that. And so I think that what I really look forward to in this meeting and the next meeting is actually to have a structural heart part of the meeting, and to actually have workstations go through cases, and really have an opportunity for both adult and pediatric practitioners to kind of collaborate. One of the things I love about the meeting, there's no silos in terms of specialty, and I think it's really a place where you can learn from other people from different specialties, and we all come from different backgrounds. It's kind of a place that I can learn a lot from other people. That's one of the things I really like.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
No problem.